called Dear Black Man. Dear Black Man, so you say you don't date black girls, referring to the culture, not the color. And I ask you why, and your answer is, I don't know. They just have too much attitude. Rarely do you hear men say he doesn't date black girls because it's not his preference, but simply, we have too much attitude. He follows with, you know how y'all are. So you go for the ones you think that don't have the same characteristics, only to realize you aren't being realistic. You go for the ones whose answers are always yes, whose mom treats you like her man, and the ones who never make you stand. You compare these women to black girls to prove that you're right, never realizing the others did not have to fight. So when you say you don't date black girls, I really don't get what you mean. Because when you look at society, black is the new thing. And let me tell you what I mean. You fail to realize when your girl overlines her lips to have a fuller effect, hairsprays her roots to have more value, dreams about babies as brown as you, damages her own skin so she can win, who transfers her fat to her butt and hips to be like a culture that you say is not it. Thank you. We are known to have full lips, big hair, and curvy hips, but you still want an imitation because we have attitudes, right? But forgetting about that when you want to lay us down at night, or cheat on your girl because she ain't doing it right, or when you want a meal because the seasoning ain't tight. You see, my black man, you have taken this too far. You have left so many women with scars. You have forgotten your roots and where you come from, teaching this generation self-hatred. Interestingly, on birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions, you like to shout out significant people like your mother, your grandma, your best friend, or your daughter. You also refer to them as black queens and give them credit for a part of who you are. You recognize the strength and struggles they have been through, but the black girls with the attitude, you give no gratitude. So let me pose this question to you again. Why don't you date black girls? Wait, I want to chime in. It's possible you don't date black girls not because we have attitudes, but because we are so strong, because we've been fighting for so long, or because you're afraid we're going to make you get off your ass and water your own damn grass, or because we say no when you want a yes, or we make you talk about love and where things are going so we can make sure that we're growing. Or because you can't continuously come home at sunrise thinking that shit flies, or because we don't want to enter a baby mama situation while she got you on probation, or we make you ask our name before our number and we don't answer to, hey baby, you cute, or we don't let you put your hands on us and keep shut, or because we can't call our parents for money for ourselves or you, and we have to figure out things out on our own too. Or because we ask where you're going because death is knowing, or because we check them females in the comments because you sneaky as hell. We know, and you knowing we are better investigators than the feds themselves. Or is it the fact that we protect our hearts to try to play it smart so a black man himself doesn't make us fall apart? See, I could go on with reasons why, but you know black girls are fly. And I know some of you are probably looking at me like, how can I stand up here and do this poem because I'm light-skinned with curly hair? Everybody wants me, right? No. There are times where I have not been light enough and my curls have been too fluff, or my strong personality has been mistaken for an attitude because he ain't in the mood. See, black men, you should be afraid of a black woman coming with all her shit together. That way you can storm any weather. And if she wears the armor of God, I don't think you realize how much you won. And if you're not religious, it's okay because the fact still remains that our worth doesn't change. Dear black girl, I'm here to remind you that you are more than your hair, your skin, and your attitude. You were made beautifully in God's creation, and that can't be taken from you. You are powerful in all you do. Being the minority makes the majority look at you. Never let a man make you feel lower than you are because they cannot handle you. Continue to work on you and who you want to be, and don't rush love for a guarantee. Dear black man, we never forget about you. We want to hold you down the way it feels good to. But black man, without understanding our attitude, you forget what it feels like to be you, black.